let's get straight into it. Our first story today, I just never knew how this was going to get political, but Nick Kyrgios has been called a jerk, and accused of behaving in an unsportsmanlike fashion. Is this the same Nick Kyrgios? That can't be right. This time it was during a charity basketball game for sick kids in which the tennis star blocked New South Wales Premier Dom Perrottet and also the Miss Universe Australia. Apparently, Kyrgios didn't get the message that it was just meant to be a fun charity game and not really for elbowing out the Miss Universe and the Premier, who's apparently no slouch at basketball himself. Peter Lewis, in 30 seconds, blame Nick Kyrgios elbowing the New South Wales Premier on the left. Go.
Well, I blame the left for setting up a condition where competition is not encouraged. So I thought it was totally legitimate for Kyrgios to go in hard. I think that the feedback was an absolute disgrace.
Yep.
Actually, I think the whole thing was a disgrace. I think that Dom Perrottet on a basketball court is basically in the centre of an interpretive dance that is being played out around it. Nick Kyrgios is playing the role of the Teachers' Fed and the other public sector unions at the moment, with the rest of the New South Wales public soon to be catching up.
So Nick Kyrgios, hashtag union thug, has been dispatched by the Teachers' Federation to take out the New South Wales Premier.
This is my theory. This is my theory.
It's not bad. Is it also, like you say, is it just this, oh no, we're not going to score, it's just charity? It's like, you know what, this is political correctness gone mad. Because he actually said because Carfino, who criticised him, Nick Kyrgios called Carfino a potato and said, if you were more competitive, he's a former NBL player himself, said if you were more competitive, maybe you would have got higher than 77th or you would have won more games or whatever it was.
Good point, well made by Kyrgios. Why not? If you've got white line fever, if you bother to be a professional sports person,
if you're on the court, that's right.
You go on any sporting field, play to win.
That's right. If you see a white line, score it.
I don't have a problem.
Oh, no, hang on, that's the Logies. My mistake. Parnell, can you blame this on the right?
Well, yes. I mean, obviously the right gave him that competitive streak when the left would have said everybody should get a prize in a circumstance like this. And for once, perhaps that would have been the right thing to do. And instead, he took this hyper-competitive, let's call it hyper-capitalist.
Yeah, rampant individualism, laissez-faire capitalism, neoliberalism.
Just not okay. Stormed over the younger people, the Miss Universe, fragile little girl. Terrible.
And he bought Twitter while he was on the court.
We're actually going to get to that very shortly. Never happened in the Soviet Union because, of course, in the Soviet Union, every basketballer would be 8 foot tall and 6 foot wide.